Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Grammar and Writing Academy, your destination for mastering English. Today, we are going to talk about a very interesting and important question. Should children be allowed to use mobile phones at school? Mobile phones are everywhere. Many students bring them to school every day. Some people say mobile phones are useful for learning, but others say they cause problems. So what do you think? Keep your answer in mind, because by the end of this lesson, you might change your opinion. Today we will learn how to write an opinion essay, identify topic sentences, and build a strong thesis statement. Before we start, let's remember, what is an opinion essay? An opinion essay is a piece of writing where you clearly say what you think. You give reasons, and you support your opinion with examples. An opinion essay usually has an introduction, body paragraphs, a conclusion. Now, let's write our opinion essay step by step. Here we go. Should children be allowed to use mobile phones at school? Introduction paragraph. Let's start with the introduction. Remember, in the introduction, we start by introducing the topic clearly. Mention that people have different opinions. End your introduction with your thesis statement, your main opinion. Let's write the topic sentence. Don't forget to indent. We can say, mobile phones are very popular among children today. After the topic sentence, let us add some details about the topic. Children use them to communicate, play games, or even search for information. Many students bring them to school. Keep supporting your opinion with more details. Some people think phones can help with learning. Others believe they cause problems. Now comes the most important part. The thesis statement. You can write, I think children should not use mobile phones at school because they distract students, cause social problems, and reduce face-to-face communication. The thesis statement comes at the end of the introduction. The thesis statement is the heart of the essay. I hope you find the introduction simple, easy, and clear. Try to write your own one now. Body paragraph 1. Distraction. Now let's move to body paragraph 1. Remember, start with a topic sentence that tells the main idea of this paragraph. Add supporting sentences with examples. End with a mini thesis that links back to your main opinion. Let's write the topic sentence. Don't forget to indent. We can say, mobile phones are a major distraction in the classroom. After that, try to explain the idea by adding some supporting sentences. You can write, many students check their phones during lessons instead of paying attention to the teacher. They may play games, send messages, or watch videos while class is going on. Keep supporting your opinion with more details. This makes it difficult for students to concentrate and understand their lessons. Now comes the most important part, the thesis statement. For this reason, allowing mobile phones at school can negatively affect students' learning and academic performance. In this way, we explained the first reason. Write your opinion now. Body paragraph 2, social problems. Let's move to body paragraph 2. Remember, start with a topic sentence about another reason. Give examples or situations. End with a mini thesis linking it to your opinion. Let's write the topic sentence. Don't forget to indent. We can say, mobile phones can create social and emotional problems among students at school. Now, let's support this idea with more details. You can write, some students take photos or videos of others without asking for permission. This behavior can lead to bullying, embarrassment, or hurt feelings. Try to add another supporting idea. Also, comparing mobile phones can make some students feel left out or unhappy. Now comes the most important part, the thesis statement. You can write, therefore, mobile phone use at school can harm students' relationships and emotional well-being. Now, what do you think? Let me know in the comments down. Remember, More reasons mean stronger opinion. Body paragraph 3, communication. Now, let's write body paragraph 3. Remember, start with a topic sentence about a final reason. Explain what happens because of this. End with a mini thesis that supports your main opinion. Let's write the topic sentence. Don't forget to indent. We can say, another problem is that mobile phones reduce real communication between students. Now, let's support this idea with more details. Let's explain it clearly. Schools are important places where children learn how to talk, play, and work together. Instead of talking and playing together, many students spend their break time using their phones. So, what do you think gonna happen then? I think you got it. This reduces chances for teamwork, friendship, and social interaction. And as usual, to the thesis statement. As a result, students may fail to develop important social and communication skills at school. Pay attention that real communication is very important at school because it helps students learn, work together, and express their ideas clearly. Now to the final part. Conclusion. Remember, my lovely learners, in the conclusion, start by summarizing your main points. After that, remind the reader of the problems or reasons you explained. End by restating your thesis clearly. Are you ready? Let's go. Let's write the topic sentence. Don't forget to indent. We can say, in conclusion, although mobile phones are useful in daily life, they can cause many problems at school. Let's add more details. You can write these two supporting sentences. The first one is, they distract students from learning and create social and communication issues. Now to the second one. Schools should be safe and focused environments where students learn and grow. And now, restate the thesis clearly. For these reasons, children should not be allowed to use mobile phones at school. That was my point of view. What about you? Let me hear from you by sending me your wonderful essays. So, that brings us to the end of today's lesson. You've learned how to organize your ideas, support your opinion with reasons, and write a clear conclusion. That's a huge step toward becoming a confident writer. But we're not stopping here. In our next lesson, we'll dive into a brand new and super interesting topic that affects every student. Are uniforms a good idea for schools? Do uniforms really help students focus, or do they limit personal expression? Start thinking about your opinion because you'll need it. Make sure you're ready, bring your ideas, and join me in the next lesson. It's going to be a great one. And before you go, don't forget to support the channel. If this lesson helped you understand opinion writing better, hit the like button. It really helps more students find these lessons. And if you want to become a stronger writer, feel more confident in English, and learn step by step with clear examples, make sure you subscribe. New lessons, new topics, and smart writing tips are always coming your way. And I'd love to have you learning with us. Subscribe, stay curious, and keep writing with confidence. See you soon. Goodbye.